Now you're talking his language. Do you see the difference? But we don't want to do that. We don't even care what the other language is. We just want to use our language. And it gets us in trouble. So this is important to try and understand. Then we have the people from the diamond-shaped, hard, perfect world of perfect. And these are the people, they just want to get it right. It's just details, details, details. They view the world under a magnifying glass, you know. And they're always looking for flaws. And their way of saying I love you is let me tell you what's wrong with you. You know what I'm talking? Some of you got that. You always telling your spouse, you know, you need to quit doing that. You need to do this better. Why do you know, this is their version of love. If they didn't care, they'd let you just burst into flames. They wouldn't care. You're about to drive over a cliff. They don't know you. They don't care. Just see you. You know. But they love you. They're always pointing out what's wrong and how you can be better. These people, they're perfect. Their ideal vehicle is the train. That's because unless this rail is exactly, it has to be exactly from the same distance from this rail, or the train's not going to move. These people are often accused of being control freaks, and they're not, and they get mad. If you have a spouse that you say, you're just a control freak, and they get mad at you, I promise you they're not a control freak. They're probably a perfect person. Control people, when you accuse a control person of being a control person, you know what they do? They go, that's right. You know, they love it. Rawr, rawr. That's right, I'm a control. Get out of my way, you know. But perfect people are often accused of being controlled, but the reason that it feels like they're controlled is because they're always stopping the train. They're train stoppers. They're not controllers. They're not trying to control the environment. As control people like to control the environment. They like to do this, do that, put this here, do that. They light up with that. But perfect people, they just want to get it right. That's their desire. Get it right. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Now, it doesn't mean it is right. It's just right to them. These are the people that if they were on the Titanic, the only thing they would be concerned about is that the furniture stay arranged on deck. The rest of us would be on, we're dying, it's gonna sink, who cares? I'm sorry, it's policy. We gotta keep these chairs over here because that's what it says in the manual, you know. You ever run into somebody like that? That it seems like for the lack of every bit of common sense in the world, they cannot see it because it's in the manual. That's the way. These are perfect people. They make some of the greatest workers in the world because they'll follow, you know, the manual to death, you know. Now, these are by nature the most creative people in the world. Your best architects, your best artists, your best designers, your best musicians. Janet comes from the world of perfect. It's her highest score. They take details and they make them come alive. They are creative geniuses, all right? But they are by nature the world's most sensitive people. And what they desire more than anything is really not perfection. They just want you to be sensitive to their feelings, which is something you'd never even connect that. You think, well, they want perfection, they want to view stuff, they want everything. No, no, no. Their greatest desire, sensitivity to their feelings. It really throws everybody because no one picks that up because they're always throwing darts at everybody. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Okay? And then we try and throw the darts back at them. Okay, but they don't handle it very well. They don't like it. They get their feelings hurt all the time. Perfect people always walk around. They're always hurting all the time. People are always offending them, and they feel things very, very deeply. And a lot of them carry a lot of hurt and pains from even years ago. It's a real struggle for them. Again, they're creative, brilliant geniuses. God loves them, and God made you the way you are. But they have a real hard time letting go of stuff. See, control people, if you offend a controlled child, he'll push past it. You offend a fun child, he'll laugh it off. You offend a peace child, he'll make peace with it. You offend a perfect child, and they can carry the pain of that well into adulthood, some of them for the rest of their lives. If you have perfect children, you need to be very careful with them. They're very, very sensitive people. Again, they're brilliant, they're wonderful people, the most misunderstood people. When I'm flying home at 35,000 feet, I'm really hoping the guy who designed that came from perfect country. And not from fun country, you know. Bad. Because all we care about is that it looked cool. And if it blows up, we go, oh man, did you see that? Oh, let's make another one, you know. So we just... All right. Then we have the final country.